Breaking news, Titans fans, they are making a roster move. Now, it's not really surprising. We knew that he was on the trade block, but it is now official coming from Schefter that the Titans are releasing Tyler Lockett, and it was after he requested to be cut. Not the Titans making the decision to cut him off the team. We got this tweet at 5:30 p.m. Central Time from Adam Schefter. Veteran wide receiver Tyler Lockett has asked for his release, received his release from the Tennessee Titans. Per source, Lockett is expected to be free to sign with another player or another team after 4 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Since he's a veteran in the NFL. We know that he does not go on waivers. He is released. He's free to sign with any single team once it goes through with the NFL. And that is specifically, this is why you subscribe to the channel. When the Titans make a move, we're recording this right now at 6:13 p.m. Central Time, and hopefully have this out by you by 6:30. So that's less than an hour after the move happened. We got you covered with breaking news. So if you want to be up to date with all Titans news and rumors, go ahead, hit that sub button right now. Tyler Lockett, man, when he joined the Titans back in the offseason during free agency, it was kind of an excitement. You knew that they were already going to get Cam Ward and have that slot wide receiver to kind of help him progress and help him develop in the NFL. But throughout the entire season, he's not been productive, and he hasn't even been good whatsoever. 10 receptions, 70 yards, 0 touchdowns, and an average of only 7 yards per catch. He has not been good in the slightest, and he kind of had the trend of every other Titans wide receiver that has come here in the past. Well, you come in here as your second, third team, like a DeAndre Hopkins, like everybody else that comes to the Tennessee Titans. You're kind of washed, and it is clear that his time has passed him. He was not on the same connection with Cam Ward. He just couldn't figure out this offense, and once Brian Callahan was fired, it was like, yeah, we're moving in a different direction, and Tyler Lockett, you're not a part of the future, obviously, at the age that he is at. He was completely falling down the depth chart all the way down to where it was at the point where he wasn't getting many snaps at all. Calvin Ridley is your wide receiver one, and obviously he's dealing with that hamstring injury. Elic Ayomanor has developed into a good wide receiver, even though he's a rookie. And you also have the other rookie in Chimere Dike. Now you still have Van Jefferson on the roster. He's another vet, but he is one of Cam Ward's kind of top target, and Bryce Oliver's dealing with an injury right now after missing Sunday's game. But throughout the first couple weeks of the season, it was like, hey, he's going to be one of our main guys. He is a starter on this team. He is the starting slot receiver. But you can see, as we go towards the later parts of the season, week 3, 38 snaps, all the way down to week 7, which happened on yesterday, only 14 snaps. He was done. And the Titans were slowly but surely phasing him out of this offense. And honestly, the Titans kind of just gave up on him. I'm not saying he gave up on them, but it's kind of a good thing that he's getting released. It gets him to go to a team that needs another veteran wide receiver. For the Titans, they don't need Tyler Lockett. They need someone that Cam Ward is going to get on the same page with to develop and go kind of with him. They thought it was going to be, hey, get a veteran wide receiver. That'll help Cam Ward. Clearly did not. Clearly did not, and Chimere Dike, which we'll talk about on the back half of the show, is one of the main reasons why Tyler Lockett is no longer on this team. But I'll ask you guys, what's your one-word reaction to Tyler Lockett getting released? Just go down in the comments right now. Give me one word. My one word is good. That's 3 words. Good for him, but it'd be one word. Go down in the comments section right now. Coming up on the back half of the show, I will tell you exactly why this does not hurt the Titans. I mean, you're already 1-6 on the season, but you have a lot of better wide receivers than Tyler Lockett, and maybe one guy that I think needs to get a chance happening. But before we do that, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. And now there's a brand new feature. You can follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app and copy their lineup in one single click. Whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit that follow button and check out every lineup they create on the new feed tab on Prize Picks. I saw when I was making a lineup today that they have a max discount on Steph Curry because we know that basketball season literally starts tomorrow. And not just basketball. You know football. You know I love motorsports. And we're also getting close in postseason baseball. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Let's talk about Chimere Dike. And he is the main reason why Tyler Lockett has completely fallen off of this depth chart. DK, I mean, you saw him throughout the first couple weeks of the season, how fast he was and how good of a special teams player he is. So you started asking questions. Well, if he's this fast and he was a wide receiver at Florida, why is he not playing? Well, once he started to get more reps, they saw, hey, he's a lot better than Tyler Lockett. So DK single-handedly stole Tyler Lockett's spot. And it took forever for this to happen. I mean, if you look at the stats the first couple weeks of the season, 18 targets, 9 receptions, only 26 yards because he was not playing a lot of snaps. But then if you saw Tyler Lockett had his least amount of snaps of the season in Week 7 against the Patriots. Why is that? Well, because Chimere Dike absolutely cooked. 4 receptions, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. It was a 38-yard touchdown, an average of 17.5 yards per catch. And if you notice that he started getting his snaps, he actually played the most he has this season, well, because there was a new coach. Mike McCoy took over and saw the talent that Chimere Dike had and said, why aren't we using him to our advantage? It took the Titans firing Brian Callahan to realize that Dike was better than Tyler Lockett. Brian Callahan just said, well, he's the veteran. He's proven himself in this league. We're going to play him no matter what. And clearly it did not work out so well, but thankfully. But you need whatever helps Cam Ward. Tyler Lockett was not helping Cam Ward. He was not getting on the same page of him. They could not find a connection, and he wasn't catching any passes. With Dike, he was taking the top off the defense, getting open deep. But you also, now that you're getting rid of a wide receiver because of Tyler Lockett, that leaves an open roster spot, and there's always been trade rumors with everybody because the Titans are a bad team at 1-6. And one of the top trade targets is someone going to call up Mike Borgonzi and say, should we trade for Calvin Ridley? At this point now, I am not trading Calvin Ridley in the slightest. I know he's hurt right now. He has a bad hamstring. He missed last game. I hope he gets back healthy, but you need to keep some weapons for Cam Ward. If you go out and you give away Calvin Ridley, well, guess what? Now he has only Dike, Van Jefferson, and then, of course, Bryce Oliver. What'd you say? And Elic Ayomanor. I was forgetting Ayomanor because he's been quiet the last couple of days. But, yeah, he's one of Cam Ward's top targets. You need to have at least someone that is designated as your wide receiver 1, and that is Calvin Ridley. But there's one guy on the roster now that I kind of want to see get the call up, and he's a slot wide receiver too. And that's Xavier Restrepo. I know how many people on Titans Twitter were pissed off that Mason Kinsey got the call up instead of Xavier Restrepo. Has not played this season. He's on the Titans practice squad, and he's Cam Ward's favorite target. So what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So give him a shot. He's been working his ass off on the practice squad, showing up to practice, and I just don't get why you're calling up, because is Mason Kinsey going to make a bigger difference calling him up from the practice squad than if Xavier Restrepo did? You already know that him and Cam Ward are on the same connection. Just give him a chance. What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. If he doesn't play well, okay, you saw what happened. You put him back down on the practice squad. And if he plays well, you just found yourself another wide receiver. So I'll ask you guys, do you want to see Xavier Restrepo get a chance? Do you want to see him be out there just for one game? I just want to see him get on the field. And even if not, call him up. He's deserved it. So please, just give him a chance. You let me know, though, down in the comments section. That's going to do it for the latest episode of Titans Today by Chat Sports. Remember to subscribe to the channel. When the Titans make a move, whether it's a trade, a cut, a signing, we got you covered. So hit that sub button right now. And as always, tighten up.